Multiple Intelligence, presented by Beverly Watson. Multiple intelligence theory was first published in a book by Howard Gardner in 1983 called Frame of Mind. The theory consists of 8 ways people understand and learn. This presentation allows you to understand the different aspects of intelligence, the learning styles, and possible careers you may see these different learners in. One of Howard Gardner's theories is that people are not born with all the intelligence they will ever have, but that intelligence can be learned throughout life. The 8 multiple intelligence are word smart, number or reasoning smart, picture smart, body smart, music smart, people smart, self smart, and nature smart. Word smart intelligence, also known as verbal linguistics, is the most basic intelligence, defined as the ability to think words and use those words to express one's thoughts to others. When people use conversation to speak one another, they utilize their verbal linguistics intelligence. Verbal linguistics intelligence and the capacity to use these words to communicate is a skill that comes from the temporal cortex on the left side of the brain. Possible careers you can find these type of learners in are journalism, politics, novelists, and even teachers. The next intelligence is number or reasoning smart, more commonly known as logical mathematical intelligence. The definition is the ability to think conceptually and abstractly and capacity to discern logical or numerical patterns. Logical mathematical intelligence is about understanding complex problems and conceptualizing relationships between symbols, processes, and actions. This intelligence involves the ability to analyze problems and issues logically, excel at mathematics operations, and carry out scientific investigations. This type of intelligence asks questions, finds solutions, and reflects on the problem-solving process. Possible careers would be scientist, mathematicians, computer programmer, or an inventor. Picture smart, or visual intelligence, is one who refers to a person's ability to imagine a space or location in 3 dimensions and orient himself or herself spatially. This kind of understanding is of the visual world and its relationship to physical items, is valuable in solving spatial problems, designing, and doing crafts. This intelligence allows you to see and modify things in your mind. People who possess this form of intelligence can, for example, think of a location or a space that you are not in and replicate it just by memory. And when they do replicate the space, they are able to do so in 3-dimensional format. Moreover, they can think in terms of space and how they relate to it, like, say, a fly sitting on the wall and observing things. Possible careers as an architect, artist, or photographer. Body smart, also known as bodily intelligence, is about thinking in movements and includes the ability to use movements for either self-expression or precision to achieve a goal. Relating what you are trying to learn to one of these activities will help you retain information and gain a better understanding. Typically, these people use larger hand gestures and other body language to communicate. This type of intelligence helps you retain information when it's associated with an activity. Possible careers for these types of learners would be surgeons, athletes, directors, and choreographers. Music smarts or musical intelligence. This is associating your learning with enjoying music, singing, making music, playing an instrument. It involves a sensitivity to sounds as well as the emotions music convey. People with musical intelligence love music. They appreciate rhythm and composition. They are gifted with the ability to compose, sing, and or play an instrument. Argumentative about it being a true intelligence is also known in Gardner's book. They learn best through lectures and often use rhythm and music as a way to memorize things. Possible careers for these types of learners are musicians, singers, conductors, composers, songwriters, music teacher or director, or even a record producer. The next is people smart, interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is about social interaction and understanding the people around you and their motives, emotions, perspectives, and moods. I'm sure we can all envision that one student that gets along with everyone. When it comes to group work, that student will work well with others to complete the assignment. If you can identify that type of student, then you already know a student who displays the characteristics of interpersonal intelligence. This type of intelligence is important to managing relationships, understanding situations, and negotiating conflict. It is especially applicable in careers that require insight and a sensitivity to what someone else is thinking or feeling. Possible careers would be teaching, psychology, counselors, a talk show host, even a salesman. The next intelligence is self-smart or intrapersonal intelligence. This intelligence has been said to be the road to achievement, learning, and personal satisfaction. It's about being connected to who you are and how you feel and knowing your own limits and abilities. Intrapersonal intelligence is involved in making decisions and setting goals for yourself, self-management, and self-reflection. Many people with high intrapersonal intelligence are really introverts, or those who spend a lot of time alone. They can self-manage very well. Possible careers would be someone who does a lot of research, an entrepreneur, even a writer. The next intelligence is the naturalist intelligence, or those who are nature smart. This is defined as they learn about understanding the pattern of living things and applying scientific reasoning to the world. Not learning about the scientific world, but applying the reasoning. People who excel in this intelligence typically are interested in growing plants, taking care of animals, or studying animals or plants. Possible careers would be a zookeeper, biologist, gardeners, even veterinarians. The next slide I'm going to show you is about be described as fully aware of the cosmos, of its diversity, complexity, and wonder. Frequently, these are the children who persist in asking those big questions that adults cannot answer.